Morning everyone, let's get myself comfy. I've got a 10 to 1 and a 16 to 1 bet for you today. Wolverhampton and Kempton Park. So get yourselves comfortable for the big ride of the day on the big price service of the day. And Roger Wilco. So we're ready to rock and roll to the payout counter once again. And are you going to get your loafers on and go rock and roll? Everybody rock and roll. Well, 50 to 1 winner on Sunday says it all. Well, it doesn't quite say it all. And 33 to 1 each way, double winner. Doesn't quite say it all. And yesterday, one big winner again from two bets. 10 to 1 winner. So in the space of 2 days, 50 to 1, 33 to 1 and 10 to 1. Absolutely beautiful. beautiful. And all I might add, those three winners, 50 to 1, 33 to 1 and 10 to 1. What's a common denomination? Well, let's go through it. Yes, I tipped it. Yes, there were big prices. And what's the final one? They were all free. That's right, FREE. 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 Free to you. And they'll stay free for the moment. For the moment. Because I'm helping you. I don't have to do it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. So at the moment, these bets are free. And you'd have to be potty, wouldn't you, not to charge for these bets, because nobody else on the internet and nobody else in the racing papers could pick them. They couldn't. If they could, they'd do it. They can't. So this is the #1 channel for big price winners in the last 2 days. And I'm going to try and do it again for you. As the Beach Boys said, do it again. Let's see if we can do it again. All right? So without any shadow of a doubt, we need to get on. We don't want to spend too much time in the morning. There's too much to do, too much happening, and I am way too busy to spend 10 minutes on this line. So let's get it all done and dusted ASAP. Okay, number 5 is your first bet of the day. It's on a horse which has not ran since January, way back in January, and it's priced right now at 16 to 1 with Bet365. They pay out first 4 on this heat in that race. It means the heat means the race in the 4:30 at Kempton Park. Well, it's got a great chance, in my opinion, as Brian Clough said, that it's the one that counts. So number 5, it's called As Fast as Wind. It's trained by Daisy Hitchens and ridden by Millie Wanacott. Let's keep this in the girls' campaign, eh? We had a big winner from Henrietta Knight on Sunday. Henrietta, of course, of the female race, and Daisy Hitchens and Millie Wanacott are going to try and reproduce that. Well, Henrietta Knight trained MOSTAGGEM, which won at 50 to 1 for me on Sunday, and I told you that hadn't ran since January the 1st, 2025. Well, this one, it's ran since January 8th, 2025 for another horse who hasn't been on a track for months and months and months, and another horse who's got form figures of 0. And it's 16 to 1, and it runs off a really low mark of 60. It's been running over hurdles, this horse, this mare, and she now reverts back to the all-weather and goes on, a 1.25 miles on the flat. Sounds like an incredible story, but when it wins, you look at it and you go, oh my goodness, why didn't I see that? Well, while you're sleeping and while you're doing what you do, I'll do what I do, and that's work and pick big price winners. And as the, who sang it? George Harrison, it don't come easy. Yeah, you know it don't come easy. No, it doesn't. It's hard work and understanding and a lifetime in the business of understanding what you're doing. It's like anyone who's professional at what they do. While other people are sleeping, I'm looking for winners. Looking for winners. And the last 2 days have showed you something that nobody else can do. Nobody. If they could, they would, and no one's ever done it. Has anyone picked 50s, 33s and 10 to 1 winners in 2 days? I doubt that very much. If you scoured the internet, you wouldn't find it. But I'm not scouring nothing because I'm not interested in what anyone else is doing. Number 5. Come on. As Fast as Wind. Hitchens, Wanacott. What a combination, eh? The 2 girls. And the horse is a girl. A chestnut mare. 5 years old. Off a mark of 60. That'll do for me. I'll tell you no more about that other than it's 16 to 1 with Bet365 and they pay out first 4. And at that price, it's definitely, for me, the each way bet of the day at Kempton in the 4:30. One more to give you. So if you've got your pens and papers ready, I'm going to zoom straight to Dunstall Park at Wolverhampton. I'll give you this. That makes the 160 to 170 to 1 double. But, excuse me, do me a favour, eh? I'm doing you plenty of favours. I'm doing you more than plenty of favours. Give me the thumbs up. Give me that thumbs up and let's get this channel up to where it belongs. 500 views yesterday. 500. This should be 5,000. Get it up there and I will stay free on this channel. You help me, I'll help you. But you got to get me up there. I'm going 1,000. I want to be at 1,000 views. You get me up there and I'll stay free. I'll stay free if you get me up there. If not, I won't. So you've got to work with me. If you work with me, I will work with you. You get me up to 1,000 views and I'll stay free. That's how it works. And I'll keep giving you big prize winners. So you've got to do something. You have to do something. All you've got to do is move your finger on the mouse and press thumbs up. It's not hard, is it? You haven't got to go in your pocket. You haven't got to get a credit card. You haven't got to do anything. Just press thumbs up and I'll stay free on this channel. All right? Because I don't have to. I can do what I want. But if you don't, well, we're not talking about that because you're going to do it. If you want to help yourself, put the thumbs up and get me up to 1,000. Once I'm up to 1,000, I shall bow to you. I shall bow and say thank you, and I shall stay free on this superb channel, which has brought you all those winners. All right? So deal done. That's how we're going to work. Fair play rules. Fair play rules. You help me, and I'll help you, and we'll keep money out of it. All right? That's how we're going to do this. So the future is in your hands. It becomes a pay channel if you don't help me get towards 1,000 views a day. If you do, it will stay as it is. Okay, 8:10 at Wolverhampton. Should we do this now? Yes. I've not had my breakfast yet. I've had a cup of coffee. I've had a cup of cold coffee and a piece of cake. Remember that one? Matthew and Son. The work's never done. Right, 8:10. 8:10. 10 past 8. Number 10. Number 10 in the 8:10. Number 10 in the 8:10. Evocative Spark. Trained by David or John David Richards and ridden by Sean Corraine. This one is a horse to keep a very close eye on, no question about that. It's a big prize, 10 to 1, and I'm on it each way for the double as well. So I think really that this mark it's on now, handicap mark of 62, is very, very low indeed for this gelding. And I'll be disappointed if it doesn't put up a bold performance. It last won at Wolverhampton, you know, of a mark of 68. Excuse me, it now runs off 62. How are you? 62, a bottle of blue. It's really, really, really a big chance for this one. And it's a good price, 10 to 1. 10 to 1. So there we go. Number 10, Evocative Spark in the 8:10 at Wolverhampton. And number 5, As Fast as Wind. Go Like the Wind in the 4:30 at Kempton Park. There we go. A little bit longer than normal, but isn't it worth it? For nothing, isn't it worth it to get those winners? Look at them. Wow. I'll see you tomorrow, but unless you subscribe to this channel, you don't get the notification alert. So you need to do that. You need to get yourselves on board. The hottest hotline in the business right now. And as I've said, give me that thumbs up and I shall stay with you for free. If we don't get it up to 1,000, you leave me with no choice but to stop the winners conveyor belt. It's the way it is.